All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2026, and let's dive into our latest weather video. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. We're going to take a look firstly at our current weather alerts. Now, we have a whole bunch of items to get to tied to this system. But for starters, I wanted to start off down here into southern Iowa, into far southeastern Nebraska. We're actually already seeing some thunderstorms and even severe weather that has now popped up here in eastern Nebraska into Iowa, and there is a tornado watch that's already out in place for southern Iowa, and that's in effect until 10 p.m. for southern Iowa. And there is a severe thunderstorm already that is out. And so we're just going to continue to monitor that. We are going to be going live here in just a little while to bring you guys some severe weather coverage. But that is a situation that we're going to be monitoring very closely, as there is severe weather potential in parts of our coverage area. Again, southern Iowa is what we're looking at. Otherwise, up north here, we are continuing to deal with winter weather headlines. We have the areas in blue and red. The blue is the winter weather advisory, which includes western South Dakota, portions of central and eastern South Dakota, and then into Minnesota. And then there's a winter storm warning that is in effect in red, and that includes Aberdeen, Mulbridge, Sisseton, Faith, Buffalo areas in northern South Dakota. So let me go ahead and read off these alerts here. So winter storm warning that is in effect for 4 to 9 inches of snow likely. If you're anywhere in these red shaded areas, we're looking at some higher snow amounts, and also winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour as well. And this is in effect from now through tomorrow. And the winter storm warning expires at 7 p.m. Central Time Saturday. Travel could be very difficult. Combination of falling snow and winds will lead to periods of blowing snow that will briefly reduce visibility and impact travel. So we are going to be keeping a very close eye on that situation. Now, there is also a winter weather advisory here in blue. Now, if we read this off, this includes Pierre, Huron, Brookings, Watertown, into Minnesota, Marshall, Wilmer, St. Cloud, all included. And this is for mixed precip snow between 1 and 6 inches, and mixed precip and ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch, maybe even up to 1/4 of an inch in some spots, and with gusty winds. This is also in effect through tomorrow as well. And plan on slippery road conditions. So this is mainly for if you're out and traveling. So the most concern is for those of you traveling out in this weather. I would change travel plans if you're able to. If not, make sure you have a winter survival kit with you. Make sure you have food, water, blankets, things in that nature in case you get stranded. You want to make sure that you are prepared. And so that is the latest from the National Weather Service. Again, these advisories and weather alerts continue through the rest of today into tomorrow. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment. But first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors. So if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, real quickly, I just wanted to go over the radar picture, and we are seeing some snow up here in western and north central South Dakota, out towards Rapid City and the Black Hills. We are looking at snow for Rapid City, down towards Hot Springs, and then up north here, Faith, Buffalo, and Mulbridge, and even over towards Pierre, we're looking at some light snow showers as well. Even Aberdeen, we're starting to see some more activity in northeastern South Dakota with some snow, and it extends up into North Dakota, and it also goes into Minnesota. So places near the Brainerd and Stanstone, Stacy areas in Minnesota, over towards Fergus Falls, we're looking at rain and mixed precip. And then the rain activity down here into Iowa and southeastern Minnesota as well, and into eastern Nebraska. We're looking at scattered rain showers. So as we take a look at the future radar, today, for the rest of today, we are looking at the snow activity that is continuing across South Dakota here from Rapid City to Pierre to Aberdeen, and also up into North Dakota. And meanwhile, we are looking at on the southeast side of the system, we are looking at rain, thunderstorms, even severe weather in Iowa. And that is going to be the story of the rest of the day. As we go into the evening, Sioux Falls could start to see some rain showers yet this evening, and mixed precip is going to be also found in eastern South Dakota as well. And then it becomes more widespread as we go throughout the rest of today into tonight. We are looking at more widespread precip here. Again, rain, thunderstorms in Iowa into southern Minnesota, and then mixed precip and snow on the backside of this system in South Dakota. And then by tomorrow, it does look like the snow will linger around eastern South Dakota. But it does look like as we head into tomorrow, this activity is going to move east, and by the afternoon and evening, that system will clear out of our region, and that will be history. That will be the end of that system. Now if we look a little bit farther out in the picture, let's go ahead and look at the outlook after tomorrow. Starting on Sunday, we are looking at a dry forecast. We're going to dry things out starting on Sunday. So your Easter plans look pretty good. Your Easter Sunday looks really good overall, all things considered. We're going to see temperatures rebounding a little bit into the 50s widespread, and then we're going to see the sun poking out, and it should be a sunny forecast. And so overall, your Easter Sunday looks like a good forecast overall. And then on Monday, not seeing anything. It looks like we're going to see a dry forecast ahead. And then on Tuesday, same story. We're looking at a dry forecast. Now, as we head into Wednesday of next week, there could be some scattered rain showers and mixed precip, possibly by next Wednesday, but it's not looking too organized. And at this point, it's not looking like anything big or anything too major. But Wednesday night into Thursday, we could see some more scattered rain showers, and that would be something to keep an eye on. That Wednesday into Thursday time frame of next week is definitely something to watch, and maybe even into next weekend there could be a system potentially, but that's still quite a ways out yet. That's over a week out at that point. So bottom line is we just got to get through today and tomorrow, and then we're gonna see a more quiet weather forecast after that. And once again, a look at the Storm Prediction Center's severe weather outlook for today, and there is the outlook. We are seeing the highest potential for severe weather today in Iowa and Missouri and into Illinois. So southern Iowa, central and southern Iowa, with the slight risk in yellow and the enhanced risk in orange. These are the areas that we're going to be keeping a close eye on later today. And for the remainder of the afternoon into the evening hours, this is what we're going to be paying close attention to. And again, any breaking weather that we get in Iowa tonight, we'll be going live and we'll be bringing you guys coverage. And here is something that I haven't even gone over yet. This is the temperature outlook. I wanted to go ahead and briefly touch on this. As a lot of people are wondering, where are we going from here? Where are we going to warm back up anytime soon? Well, let's have a look. Today, again, was a pretty chilly day out there today. We've been seeing temperatures into the 30s mainly for our region. And as we head into tomorrow, we're not going to warm up. We are going to see temperatures remaining into the 30s for a large chunk of the area. northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota, widespread 30s. We are seeing some 40-degree weather. I think Sioux Falls will hit 40 tomorrow, but even at that, that's over 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. So we are going to be seeing a continued cool down for our region. Now, as we head into Sunday, again, Easter Sunday looks pretty solid. Up north, though, northeastern South Dakota, we're going to remain cool. We're going to be stuck in the upper 30s to low 40s, but for the rest of us, we're going to be warming up. Sioux Falls back into the mid-50s. That is around average for this time of the year, or maybe slightly above average by a couple of degrees. Rapid City as well into the mid-50s and 60s found in Nebraska. So, the farther south you go, you're going to be warmer. Now, kicking off your work week, starting on Monday, we're going to cool things back down, it looks like, by Monday. Have a look at this. This map looks very similar to what we're seeing today. We're seeing widespread 30s across the region and even some 40-degree weather, but man, that is below average for this time of the year. We should be in the low 50s, and we're going to be staying cool at least through Tuesday. Have a look at Tuesday's map. It's more split in the middle. We got 40s in the eastern half of the region, Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, Minneapolis, and then you go out west, though, and we're going to start to warm things back up into the 50s and 60s, mid-50s for Pierre, 60s out in Rapid City. And then how about Wednesday? Well, it does look like by the time we get towards next Wednesday, we're going to finally start to warm things back up, and temperatures are going to rebound into the 50s and 60s widespread across the region, maybe even some 70s returning. Sioux Falls could hit 70 by Wednesday. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel. I thought I wanted to just share that. But if we look at next Thursday, you can see we're right back to cooler weather. We're in the 40s and 50s. So really, we're looking at an overall cool forecast ahead for early April. And for this time of the year, we're going to be below average many of these days for most of the region. Now, again, the one exception is on Wednesday, where we're going to be seeing warmer weather. But yeah, we're going to be seeing an overall cool weather pattern. So if you like the cooler weather, you're going to like this forecast. If you like the warmer weather, right now, we only have next Wednesday is really the only day that we have warmer weather. Now, I have been looking behind the scenes at some of the longer range forecast models, and it should suggest that middle of April, we might start to warm back up. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel. We just got to get through next few days of cool weather. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button, drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, including our live stream that we're most likely going to be doing later today, doing severe weather coverage. Ring the notification bell so you get notified of that. And check us out also on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well, so you don't miss any of our videos and content over there. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend out there, and be safe out there.